We saw the photos of his nasty clinic. We heard the stories, not just about the babies that he killed, but women who died in his care. And what, I mean, how does he reason that? How does he justify that or rationalize it?
He has an answer for everything, Dana. He lives in his own world. Every word that comes out of his mouth is a lie. He lies so easily. At one point, I asked him about Baby Boy A. A lot of your viewers, Dana, will remember very distinctly Baby Boy A.
Yeah.
He was shown continuously in the courtroom. You have the pictures there, I'm sure yourselves,
yes.
But people can look it up online. Baby Boy A, put in Baby Boy A in Gosnell. He was shown that. I said to him, "What about Baby Boy A?" And he said, "Oh, I don't remember anything like that. I don't remember any baby like that." And I'm thinking, that's how many babies he killed, and that's how banal he is, and about how commonplace he is about it. He's extraordinary. It was so chilling, Dana. I tell you, it's taken me a long time to recover. It's about a week ago now. And it's taken me a long time. I've met a lot of really bad guys in my journalistic career, but this is something, you know, you are really sitting in the presence of evil and you're really aware of it. And it's almost like all those literature references, you know, to evil and to the devil. He smiles all the time, Dana. He touched my leg.
Oh, gosh.
He was physically inappropriate, sat far, far too close in my personal space, and extremely disturbing. He's, you know, just for your viewers who I know watched and listened and followed this story so closely because you reported so much on it, he's really happy, Dana. He's really happy. He's really relaxed. This guy is in a prison where he has access to music, and he talks a lot about music. At one point, he even talked about Jacques Brel. I don't know if some of your viewers would know who Jacques Brel is, an extraordinarily beautiful romantic French singer who, you know, and he said to me, you know, "I love the music of Jacques Brel. What's that name?" He said, "What's the name of that song that Jacques Brel sang?" And I said, "Ne me quitte pas," which is "Don't Ever Leave Me," which is his most famous song. And then there was a slight pause, and Gosnell started singing that song to me in the prison. You know, this is who he is. This is who this man is. Oh, I mean, unbelievable, Dana. I mean, we came away from the prison, and I can tell you, we did not speak in the car for over an hour and a half. It was really, really shocking. I haven't met anyone who chilled my blood quite to that extent ever before. And you look at his hands, and he's showing his hands all the time. You know, my big, big hands. He's talking about his feet. He's got an obsession with his feet, and talking about food, and talking about his poetry classes. And you just think, extraordinary. And every time we asked him a specific question about the ultrasounds, about redoing all the ultrasounds, about the absolute unanimity among every witness on the stand, under oath, who talked about how he murdered those babies, he had an answer for everything, Dana.
He sounds like a predator from Silence of the Lambs.
It's unbelievable. It's like a cliche. It's the banality of evil is the phrase that I keep coming up with. That, you know, that writer Ardent wrote about after she had witnessed one of the Nazi Holocaust people being tried, and she talked about banality of evil, and it's the exact phrase, Dana. He's so banal, he's so ordinary, just, you know, and sing-songy. He sang twice to me in the prison. Once he was recalling the school anthem from the school he attended in Pennsylvania, and he sang the school anthem which had words like honor and glory. And you're looking at him and you're thinking, oh my God, this man has no sense of what he has no sense of guilt. As I said, talking about George Tiller, extraordinary, and your viewers know George Tiller very well, the abortion doctor who was murdered in his church in Wichita, Kansas, whose claim to fame was that he would basically abort a baby at any stage. You know, this is what he will be remembered for. And George Tiller was described by Gosnell as my wonderful friend, George Tiller. What a warm and marvelous human being. And we were sitting there looking at Gosnell, as I said, sitting far too close to me, and just smiling continuously, smiling
like
when I mentioned Baby Boy. Unbelievable. When I mentioned Baby Boy A, and I thought, this is the kind of lies, you know, because that photograph, obviously, I mean, it's probably the reason why we're making this film, Dana. I mean, that photograph will stay with me forever.